guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a pick a card reading with the mermaids. So the mermaids are popping in today to give you a message. So what you need to know right now, according to our mermaid friends. So what I want you to do right now is take a deep breath in and release. And really try to feel the energy. What do the mermaids want you to know right now? Another deep breath in and let it go. All right, so go ahead and start trying to figure out what energy you are drawn to. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, or pile number 4. I will put the timestamps down below so that you guys can skip around. You know, if you wanted to skip to pile 4 or pile 2, maybe you want to hear multiple piles, maybe you want to hear all of them, that's totally up to you. You try to absorb the message however you wish. For today's reading, I'm also going to be including my seashells over here because I do conchomancy readings. So I'm going to mix in my conchomancy with my cards here. And I was inspired to do this by Charmed Intuition. Charmed Intuition often does her charm readings along with her pick a card readings. So she incorporates her charms, I should say, into her pick a card readings. And I think it's absolutely fabulous. I love to do my conchomancy, but I haven't really incorporated it into my pick a card reading. So I thought that might be fun. So if you don't know her channel, definitely go check her out. She is so awesome. And I love to binge watch a lot of her pick a card readings. So I will link her channel down below as well. And if you're wondering what decks that I am using, I'm using the Ocean's Voice Tarot. I am also using the Dame Darcy Tarot. I am using the Oracle of the Mermaids. And I am using the Crystal Mandala Oracle. All right, so hopefully you have chosen your pile or piles, and let's jump right into the readings. All right, so let's go with pile number 1 first with this awesome little shell on top. And okay, so let's turn these cards over and see what we have. Okay, so we have Ascended Master Helios in Citrine, so I'm thinking like sun god Helios from the Odyssey and Greek mythology. Okay, your time to shine, Master number 333. And then we have Homeland. Oh, the little turtle makes me think of my friend Steph out in Belgium. She has a turtle named Sam, but I also love turtles. So Homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. Then we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the Empress. Okay, so I'm going to kind of feel out the message here first, and then we're going to use my seashells for clarification. So what the mermaids want you to know right now. All right. So what I'm getting here with, especially with the Empress card, the Homeland, time to shine, is that, you know, you may have been holding yourself back for quite some time, you know, waiting for that moment to feel ready to take that leap, you know, almost like the Fool card, ready to take the leap into whatever endeavor that you're wanting to do, whether it's in career, it's in lifestyle, it's in relationships, or you know, whatever it may be. But I feel like you're, you know, waiting. Like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready. And these cards are definitely saying, you know, you've been working on this. You've been trying to cultivate this for quite some time. Especially I get that with the 6 of Cups, you know, that this is something that's been your dream. And right now, the only thing I see holding you back is you. You know, if you're been waiting for a sign of like, hey, go do it now, because you're ready, you know, and of course, you know, nothing is going to be perfect. There's going to be bumps in the road, but as far as just being ready to take that leap and being ready for whatever comes your way, you, my friend, are ready. You've been ready, you know, the Six of Cups. And so with this Ascended Master Helios, the Sun, Citrine, it is definitely your time to shine. You know, other people have had their chance. You've been waiting in the wings. You've been helping them out. But now it is your turn. And for you, that time to shine is now a time to arrive home. Like that is home for you. Being able to, you know, finally dive into the waters, so to speak, you know, with this very, very oceanic reading with our mermaid friends. But yes, it's time for you. So I'm going to put these down right here. And I'm going to grab my seashells. Oops. And I'm just going to kind of mix them around and see maybe what shell comes out. Oop. Okay, so we have a couple of shells that fell out for you. So let's take a look at those. All right. So these two shells, what they mean to me, this one is obstacles and this one is spirit. And I like that it looks like a little bird. To me, birds signify spirit. I don't know if you guys see that little parrot there. So what I'm getting with this, you know, definitely kind of going on with what we saw in the cards, that it's your time to shine. And like I said before, you know, obstacles will pop up. You know, nothing's going to be a perfectly smooth ride, but spirit is there, your ancestors are there, the mermaids are there to assist you, you know, to kind of guide you, to be your muse, so that when those obstacles do occur, you know, you're not going to be left blank. You know, there's going to be, you know, some ideas that pop into your head on how to get around those obstacles, how to overcome them, maybe how to climb over them. So you're not alone on this journey. You've been waiting for this journey for a while. It's like you've been prepping your whole life, and dude or dudette, it is time for you to take that leap. All right, so that's all I have for pile number 1. All right, moving into pile number 2 with this cool little fan shell. All right, let's see what the cards have for you. All right, we have the goddess Sekhmet. I love Sekhmet. So we have lion and fire agate, passion of the lion heart, crystal goddess 888. And then we have farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. We actually have a full moon coming up, so that's interesting. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so give me a second to gather the message from our mermaid friends. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of this standing in your power, you know, this Seven of Wands, this conflict, but you know, there you have these sirens, these mermaids, just kind of, you know, against the waves, against the storms. They're, you know, they seem at peace. You know, they're at peace with this this conflict. You know, and with this Queen of Pentacles, again with like the trident here, I just see this like, I'm standing my ground, but I'm at peace. And so I feel that there has been some conflict that's been going on for quite some time, and you can rest assured that it's finally coming to an end. It's coming to a head. So with you having to stand your ground, and it felt like, you know, over and over, just like fight, 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 you can finally rest assured that it's going to be that feeling of peace, you know, where you have stood your ground, but now it's, instead of with angst, it's, you know, I am at peace no matter the outcome. I will continue to stand my ground, but whatever happens, I'm just going to be okay with it. So this farewell to the moon, especially with our full moon coming on Tuesday, which may have already happened depending on when I post this video, but afterwards we'll have our waning moon going on back into a new moon. So farewell to this conflict, this energy that's been surrounding you for perhaps a little while. I feel like the mermaids are saying you can rest. Just feel at peace. Whatever the outcome is, be at peace. All right, so I'm going to put these down, and I'm going to grab my seashells here. All right. And I'm just going to swirl my seashells around. I'm just going to use these as a clarifier. Any shells that fall out will be the clarifiers. Okay, that is going to be your clarifier. Whoop, and that one fell out too, so that's also going to be a clarifier. All right, so we got spirit in pile number 1 as well. Okay, so pile number 2, this seashell here is the seashell of opportunity and abundance, and this is spirit. So I do feel like spirit has been assisting you, you know, the mermaids, our ancestors, spirit guides, you know, whatever it is that you believe in, angels. And this abundance here, I feel, is that abundance of that peace that I was talking of right here, you know, where there's been some sort of conflict. It's been going on for a while, but there's just this overall abundance of peace and tranquility, and you've done all you can do. You can't do anymore, and so therefore that feeling of, well, I definitely gave it my all. I'm still gonna stand my ground, but I feel this sense of peace. It's an abundance of peace. So that's a wonderful feeling, a feeling that I think that we wish we all could have. So that's all that I have for you, pile number 2. Right, going into pile number 3 with this awesome sauce seashell here. Okay, let me grab these cards. Okay, so after I get the message from these cards, I'm going to pull some clarifier shells from over here. So let's see what we got. All right, so we have Angel Amethyl and Blue Obsidian. Revelation, Crystal Angel numbers 444. Very nice. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. The Page of Pentacles. And the 7 of Spades. All right. Let's see what I'm getting from these. So give me just a moment. Okay. For I'm seeing this as an issue with a person that you've been having. I'm not seeing this as like a conflict with a whole group of people, but I'm seeing possibly an issue with a friend, a co-worker, something like that, some sort of issue with another person, where there's been some sort of miscommunication. I mean, you can blame it on Mercury retrograde if you want, but there's just a miscommunication somehow. And I feel like the way to get over what's been going on with this person is just full transparency. Just, you know, I think that sometimes we hold certain things back because like we don't want to hurt people, or it just maybe paints us in a bad light, or we think it paints us in a bad light. But I think just being like very honest about the situation and honest about how you feel, honest about what has occurred, there's going to be a revelation here and some sort of a new beginning between the two of you. So where it's like you know, so I'm just really seeing a lot of miscommunication. So it is imperative that you are absolutely clear on, you know, the details of whatever this conflict is about, how you feel and what you have done, you know, and then ask for the same in return from the other person. And I think that would be a lot to clear the waters, to clear the air. from what has happened, and possibly save the relationship between the two of you, so that it isn't lost forever because of some sort of miscommunication. So I think you're going to have a revelation from that. Okay, so I'm going to pull some clarifier seashells, and whichever shells, okay, that's going to be one of the shells. One of there we go, so that's one of them. So any shells that fall out will be part of our clarifiers. So we have that one shell. Okay, oops, okay. That's 3 shells. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back. Okay. So this shell here represents Earth to me, so that's actually poignant because this is Pentacles, which is an Earth suit. So this represents Earth. This represents a coming together, almost like a 2 of Cups, and this one represents like a 7 of Cups, like choices and things like that. So I'm really seeing, just as a clarifier for this this conflict that you're having with this person, coming clean. Not really like a coming clean, like you've been like lying out of being malicious, but more trying to save your feelings and the other person's feelings. Some sort of like trying to cover something in order to help. Like you're not doing it out of maliciousness. So I'm seeing, in order to like ground this relationship between the two of you, one, you have several choices. Continue as you're doing, and it could possibly lead to irreconcilable differences between you and this other person. You could be absolutely clear. You could take the choice of being absolutely clear about everything that has occurred during the situation, and maybe your relationship can be salvaged, maybe it cannot, but I have a feeling that you will definitely feel a lot better about the situation, and I think the other person will as well, even if you don't remain friends or whatever it may be. At least energetically and emotionally, the both of you are going to feel a lot better. So it's really going to ground both of you, and possibly the relationship. So yeah, that's all I have for pile number 3. All right, going into pile number 4, and you have this cute little sand dollar. Yay! Okay, so what do the mermaids want you to know right now? Okay, so I will take a look at these cards in just a moment, but just to let you know that I will pull out a couple of shells for clarifiers afterwards. So let's see what you have. We have Ascended Master, Mother Mary and Celestite, Unconditional Trust, Crystal Masters 333, Freedom, Independence, Self-Determination. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. All right. Okay, I feel that there is a big choice for you looming on the horizon. It could be moving out on your own. It could be moving out of your roommates, from your roommates. It could be moving out away from a significant other. It could be a breakup. It's some sort of big choice that you're having to make. And what I'm seeing here with the freedom is that it's going to be very freeing to, number one, can go through, with what the big choice is. And I'm feeling like you're already going to go through with this, but there is a lot of trepidation and there's a lot of nervousness, which is appropriate, for big decisions. And I'm seeing the universe just telling you, and the mermaids telling you, to please trust. There's a lot of freedom that's going to be allotted to you by just trusting in the universe, trust in the mermaids, trust in, these new waters, so to speak. And this is that kind of like, for me, like wishes fulfilled. There's a lot waiting for you. Although it's really hard to see because you're not on the end yet. It's going to be later on. It's going to be hindsight 2020, of course. But you are going to they feel that sense of loss at first, by moving out and moving on or moving away from whatever it is that you're doing. But that's to be expected, from anything that's a new adventure, something that's different, especially when you feel like, if you're empathic, like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and I feel really bad, whatever it may be. Just know that that feeling's going to be there, of course, yes, but it will be replaced by this Nine of Pentacles, this freedom, and everything that's going to follow after you make this decision. So trust, 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 trust. That's a big one. Okay, so I'm just going to get some clarifier seashells here. And whichever shells fall out will be your clarifiers. Okay, that's one. Let's see, any others want to make their way out? Okay. I guess it's going to be those ones. All right, so I'm going to put those back in there. Let's see what shells fell out. We have, okay, for this one is my earth shell. This one came up in the last reading, and I think also this one, which is like my Two of Cups, my relationships seashell. And this shell here is my, hold on, I'm trying to focus for you guys, is my spirit. So for me, this looks like a bird, almost like a parrot. So it's spirit for me. Okay, so this is that trust that the universe is asking. This is spirit, this is universe, this is angels, this is whatever you believe in, spirit guides. They're there with you. They've been kind of yapping in your ear. Just trust, just go through it. You're already going to go through with your decision, but they're there with you. And they're saying that, this is definitely going to be a new thing for you, a new relationship with yourself, with people, and that's okay, because everything, people, relationships, everything around us is always changing and evolving. But they do ask, the mermaids do ask that you find a way to ground yourself at this time, because everything might be air energy, everything up in your head, a lot of thinking, lots and lots of thinking, a lot of emotions. So just find a way to ground yourself and keep yourself grounded through this whole transition. All right, so that's it for pile number 4. Alright, so that's it, you guys. That was my What the Mermaids Want You to Know Right Now Pick a Card reading. Let me know if you dug this style of reading, and let me know if you have any suggestions for other themed readings. Like I said, I was inspired by Charmed Intuition, who is totally awesome. I love her themed readings as well, and sometimes she pairs up with a friend of hers, and you'll get a partial reading from her, and then you can hop on over to her friend's channel, and her friend will kind of finish up the reading with, her way of doing the pick of cards, and it's so much fun. So yeah, definitely go check her out, and yeah, I look forward to comments, feedback. Let me know what pile or piles you chose. How did it connect to you? Again, this is just general energy. So if a lot of the things didn't connect to you, it may not have been for you, and that's okay, because I will try to do more pick a card readings in the future. And yeah, if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. I have conjumancy readings, I have oracle readings, tarot readings, Lenormand readings, mediumship readings, all kinds of readings. I even have crystal scrying. So yeah, definitely check that out. And in my online shop and my Etsy shop, I will be having very shortly my Wally's World Oracle. Well, actually, you can pre-order on my website, www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com. Pre-order the Wally's World, but in a few weeks, the actual decks are going to be here. So those will get posted out to everybody who supported me on Kickstarter, everybody who already pre-ordered on my website, and then, of course, everybody subsequently after that will receive their decks. So I'm so excited! Yay! Yay! Yeah, and hey, if you want to send a little love my way, head over to patreon.com/kittens, weights, and tarot, and for as little as $1, it would definitely help. Yeah, and just help me continue to do what I do and create lots of fun, entertaining, tarot-related and spiritual-related videos. All right? So I will catch you spiritual homies later, okay? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out!